All right, excellent job as always with your warm-up today. We're going to be focusing on 2 exercises for movement instruction. The first is an exercise called the Kettlebell Halo, and we'll be using this in our strength warm-up today. So I'll go ahead and set up in front of my bell and squat down, much as Justin showed us for our goblet squat. And I'll curl the bell up as I kind of wrap my hand in the same way, so bringing my thumbs through the bell handle, wrapping my fingers around, and then curling the bell up to chest height. Now, if you find, I'm going to go ahead and stand up. If you find this weight to be a little bit much, your lightest bell to be a little bit much for this exercise, I'll be showing you a variant with an alternate weight that you can use as well. But go ahead and watch and follow along here as we go through instruction. So I'll now begin to draw circles around my head using the kettlebell. And as I do this, when you see me go to the left side here, what I'm doing is I'm bringing my right elbow up. You'll see the bell, the bottom of the bell kind of pointed towards my left shoulder. I'll bring my right elbow up and bring my forearm kind of in line with my collarbone. I'll then bring the weight behind my head. And then you'll see now both as the bell is behind my head, both of my elbows are up. And then I say, bring it down to my right side. You'll see my left elbow coming up, my right elbow going down, my right forearm more or less being in line with my collarbone. And then I draw my bell back to the starting position. So I'll do a few more of these on this side so you can see. I'll exhale as I bring the weight back to the starting position. Okay? As you can imagine, all the same form cues will apply in the opposite direction. So I'll bring my left elbow up, left forearm in line with my collarbone, bring the bell behind my head, cross my right arm over my head this time, and then bring the bell back to the starting position. When we're done with our set of kettlebell halos, we'll go ahead and squat back down to the ground and bring the bell back to the floor. Okay, so this is a very engaging movement for your arms and your shoulders and your upper back. And so if you find your lightest bell to be a little heavy, you may have noticed the little weight plate I have on my bench. Obviously, if you don't have weight plates laying around at home, you can use a small dumbbell, you could use a heavy book. Various objects of around these sorts of dimensions will work pretty well for this. But in the case here of my 5-pound weight, I'll put the plate in front of me, much as I did with my kettlebell. And I'll follow all of the same form cues for my halo now with a weight plate. In the opposite direction. You can see how that goes with a 5-pound plate. Okay, so that's our halo. We'll do a really good job with this exercise of opening our shoulders, our back, and our arms up and getting us kind of primed for today's workout. All right, so for our second exercise today, we're introducing the one-armed kettlebell swing. As the name would imply, it's very similar to what we were